Hello friends, this is Katie, coming at you for week 2 of Operation Positive Thinking. um, Today I'm refreshing myself with Hawaiian shaved ice while I'm waiting for my son who works at the ice stand, and I do too sometimes to help out the owner. I haven't been able to as much this year because of my hip, but you know, it's fun. It's just a fun little side thing to do. Anyway, this is amazing stuff. I've never been to Hawaii, but the owner has, and he said this is how it is. I only got a teeny one. The other ones are like twice as big, but I can never eat that much. I probably won't be able to eat this much, but I'm going to eat while I talk. Yeah, he got the idea last year to start a Hawaiian shaved ice stand, and we don't have one of those in Pueblo. Well, now we do. And Hawaiian people, you'll be glad to know that the vanilla is blue. I had a Hawaiian lady last year. She was just so excited. You know, she came in while I was working one day, and she was just so excited that the vanilla was blue. And I guess that's a thing in Hawaii. Like here, I thought it was weird, but I guess that's normal. Anyway, enough about that. That actually makes me happy. Like, I got a lemonade, pink lemonade, but my favorite's pina colada, honestly. But today I felt like pink lemonade. It's just hot, so it felt like the right thing to do. So, yeah, speaking of the temperature, that's one of the things I'm happy about today. So last week it was ungodly hot. And calm down, Arizona, and I know that y'all get way hotter than I do, like in Colorado, but last week we were getting up to like 111, 112. My internal thermostat in my car said 115. I don't know how accurate that was, but either way, it was pretty damn hot, and everybody was miserable. We felt like we flew into the face of the sun, and it just sucked. Yeah, we're a desert, but we're not used to that hot of temperatures. So one of the things I'm happy for today is that right now it's only 93 degrees, so it's almost 20 degrees less than it was at this time last week. So, yay. It's the little things, people. It's the little things, okay? You know, and that's the funny thing. I love summer, and I love the heat. The hotter, the better, but even that was, like, ridiculous. So, let's see. So I wrote a thing on Tumblr, and one of the things that kind of made me happy this past week is that a lot of different guys, either they asked me out, or they called me, like, cute or beautiful, or, you know, complimented me in a very genuine, nice way. And that was really awesome, and it did a lot for my self-esteem, because, you know, my self-esteem is in the toilet anymore. It's getting better, and that, you know, that kind of stuff helps. So, I mean, not that I need affirmation or anything, but it is nice to hear, hey, you're a beautiful individual, you know, or you're cute, and whatever. So, what else was I going to say? My mind just drew a blank. I had all these things I was going to say about what made me happy today, and, oh yeah, okay, so you all know, I told you the other day on Tumblr, that I have to have my hip replacement surgery, which sucks. That's, you know, bad news. But the good thing is that I went, you know, on Facebook, and I said, you know, I told everybody, just like I told people on Tumblr, that I had to have it happen. And when my friends, their response both on Tumblr and on Facebook was just so supportive and overwhelming, and that was so sweet, and that's just one of those things that makes me feel happy, like a valuable person. Sorry, I gotta eat this before it melts. They melt fast in this heat. But I said on my Facebook post that, you know, I hate asking for help, I really do. But this is one of those things where I'm just gonna have to suck it up, buttercup, and ask for help. mostly with chauffeuring my kids around because they got all this crap to do, and I support them in that. And I said, so I'll need your guys' help. If I hate asking you, I hate imposing, but you know, when the time comes, can I get some help? And boy, you know, all my, you know, my Facebook friends that live in the same town as I do, in here in Pueblo, they were just, yeah, you just say what you need and we'll be right there for you. And that was really freaking cool. I never felt like I had, you know, that much support in my life. Like, I didn't think that anybody had my back. And that was just really nice. Even my one good friend who's fighting cancer right now, and I've been trying to take care of her. I made her her family like enchiladas from scratch, and homemade, you know, refried beans and homemade rice. And she wanted to help me, and I was like, no, you've got your own battle to fight. Let's get you better. You know, I'll get help, you know, from our other friends. But she was like, well, you know, my stuff, my chemo, my radiation and stuff, that's probably going to be done by then, so I'll try and help you out in the ways that I can. And I thought that was so sweet of her. She's like fighting off cancer, and it's not a good cancer to have. Well, not that there's any good cancer to have, I digress, but hers is particularly aggressive. But you know, here she is, she's fighting it, and she's, you know, worrying about me, which is so sweet. So that's like, it makes me happy, it makes me feel blessed to know that I have true friends, you know. It's just like a wonderful thing. Like my work best friend, I talked about him a little bit last week, Gino. Like yesterday, I had to call off of work because I couldn't walk. Like, I was in so much pain, and I don't know why. Like, I had pain medicine. I had no idea why it wasn't working, but it wasn't. So I basically laid in bed all day yesterday, on the couch, watching movies all day yesterday, which, that was kind of cool. Never underestimate, like, the power of just being lazy for a day. I needed that. It was really nice. So that's, I guess, one of the things that made me happy. But anyway, so I came to work today, and I was supposed to be there yesterday, and he knew that. He didn't harass me. Usually when I call off of work, it's like, where the hell were you? You know, he teases me, and I tease him. We do that. But he actually said today, when I first saw him, instead of, where the hell were you? He's like, I think he knew. You know, I didn't even have to say anything at this point, because it's just, I've gone downhill so quickly. But he's like, how you doing? Are you okay? You feeling okay? And I was like, yeah, I'm alright, you know, just, you know, another day, trying to make it through the day. And then, like, he wound up leaving work early. Usually I leave before he does, but today he wound up leaving early because he had things to do. But before he left, he came up to me and he was like, are you doing okay? Or how are you feeling right now? You know, he's just really concerned. And like I said, just friends like that, it's just amazing to have in my life. I never really thought I had those in my life, so that's really one of my blessings that I want to talk about this week. So they make me happy to know that I have friends, and they're good friends, you know. They're there for me when I need them, and I'm there for them when they need me. It's like a symbiotic relationship, like it should be. Again, the mind thing went away. Oh, yeah, so there's a chick I work with. I actually, she resents the fact that I was given authority over her in our department, because she'd been there longer, but she's kind of a screw around than an asswipe. So yeah, she did not get put in charge, and I did, and she resented that. And so she and I have had a few go-arounds, to the point where the big manager had enough of her crap and put her in a related but different department. And so we've pretty much avoided each other for the last 2 months. I haven't said a word to her. But today, out of the blue, I was working, and she just came up to me, oh, do you want me to do this in your area? Because I have nothing to do over there now. Like, and I knew that was true. That area is pretty caught up now. And I was so behind. I had nobody over there to help me, and I was just shocked that she came over and, oh, you need help? I'm like, sure. I was surprised at first, and I didn't know what to say. I thought it might be a trick, but then I was like, well, don't look a gift horse in the mouth, you know, you need the help, take it, you know. But I thought that was, that made me happy. Like, she put aside her beef with me to come over and help me out. And, you know, in the past she wouldn't have done that because she likes to screw around, but, and so if she had nothing to do, usually her MO is to wander off and disappear instead of, you know, finding something to do. And I think she knows she's like close to being fired, so maybe that has something to do with it. But again, I'm not looking the gift horse in the mouth. She came and helped me, and that was interesting. So I'm happy about that. That was kind of cool. And oh, related to this girl, I guess this was kind of funny. So one of the managers, like every other manager has told me, you're in charge, they have to do what you say, you know, you've got these responsibilities to take care of. This one manager keeps saying to me, well, whenever I try and discipline, or not discipline, but like keep this one on task, you know, and he says to me, well, you're not the boss, you can't tell her what to do. And I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? All these other managers told me exactly that's what I should be doing. So I keep having to have this discussion with this particular manager. Well, today I was asking, not him, the other one, the big boss. I asked her if she had approved, I had to leave early last week, and she said that she would approve my absence. So I didn't get, you know, it counted against me. And so he goes to work in approving it because she had forgotten. And he says, well, I'll approve it, but you need to go tell her, go yell at her, because she's been standing around talking with this one lady for however long. And I was like, who are you, and what have you done with Michael? Because that's his name, is Michael. And he's like, no, seriously, I need you to go tell her, you know, to get back to work, because she's been screwing around. And I thought, I'm still kind of perplexed, but it made me happy. He finally got on board with what the other managers have said. So I was like, man, that's the whole reason I'm in this area, is to be a leader. Like, I know that I'm not the boss, but the boss is on vacation this week, so they've told me to fill in and be in charge and to be a leader. And that's the whole reason I was transferred to that department anyway. So it was nice that he finally got on board. So that made me happy. So I don't really have a lot more to say, so I guess I'm just going to wrap it up. Again, everybody that's been very supportive of me with my issues, sending me love and prayers and, you know, whatnot, that's really amazing, and thank you so much. You guys are totally awesome. You totally rock. So until next week, peace out.